George, I'm going to miss you. But I know that you'll be somewhere doing your duty. Oh, George, you don't know what this has meant to me. You joining the army and being so noble and brave has made me the happiest woman in the whole world. Excuse me, I'm going in the other room, George.
Oh, well, I suppose MacArthur's wife carries on the same way.
Clara, you don't have to phone me every day. I know the 101st has left for camp, but George says he'll be delayed till his orders come through. Mama, George is not trying to get out of it. Well, I know a week has gone by. He says he's on standby orders. Yes, I'll call you just as soon as we get. No, Brother Crawford, George has not deserted. He expects his orders from the Army any moment. He's leaving any day now.
Who was that on the phone, Sapphire?
Oh, nobody, George. Oh, by the way, George, I don't know what made me think of this, but have your Army orders come through yet?
Army orders? No. I told you, honey, I got standby orders, and I stand by. They told me to stand around till I hear from them. I'm standing. See, there's kind of a shortage of uniforms in the field artillery.
A shortage of uniforms?
Yeah, you wouldn't want me up there in the front line loading the gun in my BVDs, would you? Let's stay at this thing here. Cold out there.
Well, now, George, look, I don't want to mention it. I didn't like to do it at all, but it's just that a few of our friends is asking questions. And after all, they done give you 3 farewell dinners, a gold watch, then they hung that big flag outside the lodge hall with a star on it.
Yeah, well, honey, I know that, and I'll see if I can speed things up. I stand by as fast as I can, that's all I can do. I'll try to speed things up, that's what I'll do.
All right, I know you will, darling, because this time I have all the faith in the world in you. I'm going out now, George.
Goodbye, honey. Yeah, she told me about that solid gold watch the brothers give me. Pawnbroker wouldn't give me but $1.25 for the thing. Oh, me, what was I going to do? If I tell my friends I was turned down by the Army, they'll never believe me. But I got to face this here thing sooner or later. Then on the other hand... Oh, Shorty the barber, come in.
Well, I was doggone the friend. I was there. Hi, Kingfish. I was walking down the hall and I heard you talking to yourself in here.
I guess I was, Shorty.
Yeah, that's a bad thing, Kingfish. I used to talk to myself, but I cut it out.
Tell me this, why did you stop talking to yourself, Shorty?
Well, psychiatrists tell me that I read some place where the doctor said the thing was I couldn't understand myself.
Now look here, Shorty. You was an old friend of mine, and I know I can count on you not to betray my confidence. I tell you why I've been mumbling to myself here. Confidential. Put your ear up here. Shorty. I ain't going in the Army.
You ain't?
Now, Shorty, look here. Before you jump into any conclusions here, I want you to understand that this ain't no fault of my own.
Oh, of course not, Kingfish. You can't help it. You're a coward.
Oh, no, Shorty, wait a minute here now. No, I know. They turned me down on account of my age and my physical condition. The terrible thing is, my outfit done went to camp and everybody waiting for me to go. Now I'll never be able to face my wife and friend.
Yeah, wait a minute, Kingfish. If your friends saw the Army turning you down, hit you hard and broke your heart, they'd feel sorry for you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get their sympathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if my wife and friends felt sorry for me, they might forgive me. Yeah. And there's my best friend. And my stupidest. You know, Shorty, I think I'll try the sympathy angle on Andy first. If it works on him, I know I'm safe, because then it'll work on all my friends.
Yeah, that sympathy stuff can really get results, Kingfish. Yeah, I know, because my mother pulled it on my father once. He'd never bring home his paycheck, so one night she decided to really play on his sympathy.
She did, huh?
Oh, yeah. She dressed us kids in rags and threw our shoes away and turned off the heat and the water, and then she met my father at the front door with a shawl around her head. He took one look around the place, and then my father went out and did the only thing a red blood man could do.
What was that, Shorty?
Oh, he went to the bank, drew out all the money. He went to the store and bought a lot of clubs. He went right out and he moved to a hotel.
Well, just see the Andy coming across the street there. I got all this stuff here. I'll see how this sympathy thing gonna work on Andy. Oh, come in, Andy. Warm-hearted, sympathetic brother.
Say, Kingfish, what is you doing with that gun and that knife on your desk?
Andy, I has just received a blow from which I cannot recover. I was about to resort to self-destruction.
Oh, well, I'll come back later. I didn't know I was butting in on something important like that.
Hey, you fool, I'm gonna kill myself. Don't you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Always something, ain't it?
Now, listen, Andy, I don't think you get the impact of what I'm packing here, boy. Now, look here, you see, Andy, the Army is done turned me down.
Oh, you done wormed out of the thing, huh?
No, Andy, the thing is crushed me, boy. I crushed. The happy, carefree Kingfish is no more. I was a broken down man.
You don't look no more broke down to me than usual.
Well, it's the inside where the damage is, Andy. All my pride is gone. My gallbladder is deflated like a punctured football. I know that after I was gone, that you and all my other friends is going to blubber their fat heads off. I know you're going to be sorry.
Listen, Kingfish, is you on the level about this thing?
Certainly I'm on the level, Andy. And this ain't my first attempt at doing away with myself.
Yeah.
I've been trying all day. Early this morning, I went out in the garage and started to take carbon monoxide.
No fooling.
Yeah, I put my mouth over that exhaust pipe. Stuff give me the headache. Between choking on that hot pipe and taking aspirin, I couldn't get no place out there.
Yes, indeed. There must be more comfortable ways of knocking yourself off than that.
Another thing I was thinking, I'm going to Lenox Avenue and throw myself under a crosstown bus. The only thing is, I don't know the schedule, you see there.
Yeah, well, that's a problem, all right. Of course, you know, you could go over and lay down on the railroad track and take potluck. Something bound to come along there sometime.
Fine bunch of sympathy I'm getting from you. Anna, did anyone ever tell you that you got a heart like a peach pit?
Well, what's the matter with you? I'm only trying to be helpful here.
Now, wait a minute, Anna, look here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was kind of using you as a guinea pig here, boy. I wanted to see how my friends would act when they found out that I wasn't going in the Army.
Listen, Kingfish, you has got to go in the Army. All your friends is expecting it, and what's more important, your wife is counting on it.
Yeah, I know, Anna. What I'm going to do, everybody's sitting around waiting for me to leave for camp. Now, look, wait a minute.
What?
I could leave for camp, but I wouldn't have to get there.
What you mean, Kingfish?
Well, there's an old room upstairs in the attic here at the lodge hall. I could say goodbye to everybody at the station down there, and then sneak back here to the lodge hall, hide up in that room up there for a month, then tell everybody I was honorable discharged.
Yeah, either that or tell them they retired you and put you in the preserves.
Come on, let's go upstairs and get that room in the attic cleaned up so I can move up there. That's what I want. Okay, Andy, I'll unlock the door.
Hi, Kingfish, here. I done brung you your lunch.
Well, thanks, Andy. Boy, this is working great. I've been up here a week now. Everybody seated me off down at the railroad station with the artillery base at Fort Bragg, and they ain't none the wiser.
Yeah. Say, by the way, I run into Sapphire today, Kingfish. She said this weekend she's going down and visit you at Fort Bragg.
Yeah, well, that sure was nice of her to go down there because, wait a minute. I ain't at Fort Bragg, I is here.
Holy smoke, that's right, ain't it? You is here. Kingfish, what you gonna do?
And you better go down and get me a bus schedule. I'm gonna have to jump in one in front of them things anytime.
come on, hurry up, Calhoun. Hurry up, right up the steps here.
Say, why is we climbing way up here?
The kingfish is up here and he's in trouble.
Well, why don't you have it truck on the ground floor like you always do?
Well, here he is, here he is.
Calhoun, thank goodness you was here.
Right, Kingfish. Calhoun is here, and he brung his brain with him.
Yeah, tell him the problem, Kingfish.
Well, Calhoun, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, my wife is leaving for the field artillery base at Fort Bragg, North Carolina.
Don't worry, Kingfish. They'll never take her.
Oh, Calhoun, my wife thinks that I is in the 101st Field Artillery. Now, when she get down to Fort Bragg, she'll find out I've been lying.
Well, Kingfish, you has got yourself in this mess through lies and falsehoods. And when you has brought yourself to this desperate position to prevent eating and lying, there's only one thing that'll save you.
What is that?
Bigger and better lies.
Yeah, Calhoun, but this time it looked like the kingfish is trapped.
Well, the thing to do, is beat her to the punch. I tell you, get a hold of a soldier's uniform, and before she can leave for North Carolina, bust in on her and tell her you was home on furlough.
Yeah, I could do that for a couple of weekends. Then when the things quiet down a little bit, I tell her that I got a discharge from the Army, and that'll wind up the whole mess.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I got to get going, boys. I sure has had a busy morning.
Sure enough.
Yeah, there's a big fight down at the Burlesque show, and I've been backstage all morning interviewing the chorus girls. I must have talked to 30 of them girls.
Yeah, did you find out anything about the case?
Doggone, I know I forgot something.
Well, then, how does I look in the uniform? This is the stuff I picked up over at the pawn shop.
Yeah, well, stand back and let me see, Kingfish.
Yeah, what do you think of me in olive drab?
Kingfish, you is the drabbest-looking olive I done ever seen.
Well, Henry, I just had to take what I could get. I got paratrooper's boots and the steel helmet here.
That jacket ain't bad, neither.
Oh, yeah, this is an Eisenhower jacket, ain't it?
Guess they ain't paying him much over at Columbia if he's got to hock his clothes.
Oh, don't be stupid, eh? Now, look here, tell me this. How do these medals I got pinned on here look here?
Oh, boy, not bad. Let me see here. Bronze Star, Soldier's Medal, Good Conduct, Expert Marksmanship, and First Prize County Fair Aberdeen Angus. How you going to explain that one to Sapphire, Kingfish?
Yeah, well, I ain't going to let her get a good look at him. I just going to stand in the middle of the room kind of jangle them at her, you see.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Andy, hand me my duffel bag, and let's march on up Lennox Avenue to my apartment.
Yeah, okay, Kingfish. Hey, wait a minute, Kingfish. I just noticed them pants you got there. They was pretty awful looking.
Well, Andy, there's what they call in the Army fatigue trousers.
Yeah? But when you get up to your apartment, be careful how you stand, or somebody unfatigued the seat out of them pants. Yes, Amos, I just left the Kingfish. He's up there now telling Sapphire the whole story.
And you mean, Andy, that he never went in the Army at all?
That's right. You see, he's going to tell Sapphire he's on a furlough. Then he's going to hide out in the attic for a couple more weeks and then finally tell her he's discharged.
Yeah, well, that don't sound like the right thing to do to me. I think the Kingfish going to get himself in a mess of trouble doing anything like that, Andy.
Oh, no, he ain't going to get in no trouble. Sapphire ain't got no way of finding out what's going on.
Yeah, well, for his sake, I hope this here thing runs smooth. I know that.
Yeah, me too. Because if Sapphire do find out he's lying to her, it's going to seem like the 38th parallel run right through her living room.
Oh, George is so wonderful. You getting a furlough like this just when I was coming down to see you.
Oh, yes, honey, yes. Too bad that you couldn't get down to dear old Fort Bragg. Great place down there. Yeah, I was wanting to see what a big shot I is down there, yeah. Look at here. How you like these medals I done won? That's what they call lettuce. Look at there. Look at the lettuce I got there.
Ooh. Well, George, you sure has got a lot of them there.
Oh, yeah, I done qualified for all these. Look here. The only thing I ain't qualified for is the Purple Heart. Look, I got everything here.
Uh-huh, but you know, George, your uniform look kind of sloppy. It's all torn and ripped there.
Yeah, well, now, when I was explain that to you, the general done furloughed me right in the middle of bayonet practice there, you see, and so I just grabbed my steel helmet and come right on up here. I was so anxious to see you, my loved one.
Listen, Listen, George, do you think that your outfit, the 101st, is going to be stationed here long?
Oh, yes, honey, yeah. The general was telling me just yesterday that they'll be at Fort Bragg for at least 6 more months. You see, some of the boys ain't got the hang of firing them cannons down there yet. Only yesterday they lobbed the shell right into the mess hall. Boom! It went over right in the mess hall there.
Oh,
Yeah, well, nobody was hurt, though. The only thing is they'll be eating mashed potatoes and scrambled eggs for a couple of weeks. This morning I found a little glass in my bean soup, but everything is going fine.
Oh, George, I'm really so proud of you. This is one time you really come through.
Oh, yeah, we got a great outfit, the 101st. Most of the officers are Annapolis men, too, you know, yeah.
I'll get it, George.
Yeah, I'll shine the medals while you doing that. I'll shine the medals, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Stevens. This is Donovan over at the Times-Citizen.
Oh, yes. How are you?
I wonder if we could get a statement from you. How it feels to be the wife of a serviceman overseas.
What'd you say?
Well, your husband's outfit, the 105th, was shipped out last Thursday.
Hurry up, honey. I want to tell you more about my life at Fort Bragg.
You mean to say they're all gone?
Yes, all leaves were canceled, and the sale last Thursday.
I see. I'm beginning to see a lot of things.
Hey, make it snap, honey, and shine up the medal here with the oatmeal crust and all this stuff. Waiting to show you here. Hurry up there, honey.
I'll have to call you later. Oh, Georgie.
What is it, honey?
Don't you think you ought to take off your heavy steel hat now?
Yeah, not a bad idea. There he is. Honey, put down that vase. Oh, my head.
Now you qualify for the Purple Heart.
Oh.
Good night, folks. See you next Sunday.
Be sure to be with us next Sunday at the same time. And Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Brinsol with Sodium, will again present the Amos and Andy Show, which is written by Joe Connolly, Bob Mosier, and Bob Ross. Stay tuned for the Edgar Berg and Charlie McCarthy program, which follows immediately over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Want something fresh?
Local fruits made to make your mouth water. Fresh with the tang of citrus. More refreshing fruit flavors.
Juicy, chewy, opal fruits.
Made to make your mouth water.
Lemsip is a complete cold treatment. It's made to help lift headache and feverishness, clear your stuffy nose, soothe your tickly throat, and bring you warmth and comfort. Lemsip, a complete cold treatment.
This Electra Automatic has 10 different programs, takes a £9 wash, and is double guaranteed. And it's only £77. Only at your electricity board.
Driving a Formula One Lotus needs special training, but teaching people to drive needs special training too. Instructors of the British School of Motoring are specially trained. That's why last year alone, BSM had more than 250,000 successful pupils. If you want to learn to drive safely, confidently, and in the shortest possible time, just phone your local branch of the British School of Motoring.
Time for a tipping, the fruit and biscuit chocolate bar.
Another colour with city dirt? That dirt edge needs Mild Green Fairy's cleaning edge. Concentrates where powders can't. Right on the dirt.
Even on city dirt.
What? Fairy has the cleaning edge.
31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound. At first, when you are given change in new money, it may sound rather odd. So if you're puzzled by 31.5, 32, 33, 35, 40, and 10 is 50, and 50 is a pound, think decimal. Now there are 100 new pence in a pound. Think decimal. That way you'll find shopping simple.
Ever been riding on a varnish stick? Read what it means in Meccano magazine. Build yourself a radio-controlled powerboat. Full-size plans are free with Meccano magazine. Packed with model planes, trains and cars. Meccano magazine. Out now, 1 and 6.
When I fall in love, it will be forever.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine.
Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
I've been gardening in white gloves just to prove that dirt can't hide from new Tide. Tide's been intensified to bring you cleanness no other low-priced powder can beat. I'm going to hide these filthy gloves in the pockets of these cords. Too tough a test for a low-priced powder? Not for new Tide. Now for those hidden gloves. How's that for cleanness? Proof that dirt just can't hide from intensified Tide. Try it.
I'm crunching my polo, dear Liza, dear Liza. I'm crunching my polo, dear Liza, crunching.
The nicest thing about the mint with the hole is that it's smooth and never crumbles. You can eat polo without other people hearing. Try sucking them, dear Henry.
I can't, I've already crunched them all.
Tudor Queen, the queen of canned meats. Tudor Queen ham, Tudor Queen ox tongue, Tudor Queen chicken, Tudor Queen luncheon meat. Rich in history, rich in quality, rich in value. Tudor Queen.
Once upon a time there was an engineer. Choo-choo Charlie was his name, we hear. He had an engine and he sure had fun. He used good and plenty candy to make his train run.
Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Charlie says, really rings the bell. Charlie says, love my good and plenty. Don't know any other candy that I love so well.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Signal gasoline. Let every traffic signal remind you, you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, The Deadly Innocent. I am The Whistler. And I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Have you ever hated a man enough to kill him? No? Well, that's the kind of hate that grows with the years. Grows and grows into an all-consuming passion. That's the way it was with Lambert Dean. He has wanted to kill someone for 25 years. That's why he has come down to the offices of the Mammoth Construction Company at 9 o'clock at night. That's why he's chatted casually with the old night watchman who took him up in the elevator. Chatting, oh, so casually. But he thought out every word in advance. The night watchman will remember them later, just a little later. There should be just a crack of light showing under the door of the president's office. Yes, there it is. And Lambert is going toward it. So you've never wanted to kill a man, hmm? Listen, you may get a few pointers.
Hello, Joe.
Huh? Oh? What are you doing here?
Why, did I startle you, Joe? I'm so sorry.
What do you mean by busting into my office? Can't you knock?
Oh, sure, Joe. I'd never think of walking into the president's office without knocking during working hours. I didn't think it'd matter tonight.
Any time I'm here is working hours. Remember that if you want to hang on to your job. Now get out.
Well, don't you want to know why I came down tonight?
I do not. Any fool could take care of the bookkeeping department in the daytime. If you have to work nights to keep up with simple routine, that's your lookout.
Oh, I don't have to work on them. They're all fixed up, just the way I want them. I came here to tell you about them, Joe.
Well, you can keep it. The books will wait till tomorrow.
Better listen now, if you want to hear it at all.
How many times have I got to tell you to get... What do you mean, better listen?
Tomorrow'll be too late. You'd better listen, Joe.
Yeah, maybe I had. What are you up to? Anything wrong with the books?
You're a smart guy, Joe. You always were. Even back when you were a kid in knickers.
Oh, for the love of Pete, if you're going to start raking of past history...
The sooner you let me talk, the sooner you'll get it over with.
Well, if you've got anything to say, say it. My time's valuable.
Is it? Yes, you were smart, making up to me when we were kids. You were my pal. You looked after me. Never let anybody bully me.
Your dad had dough. Mine didn't.
Uh-huh.
It was worth having you hung around my neck if it got me the kind of life I wanted.
And it did, didn't it? Pretty soon you just about moved in on us. When I went to college, Dad sent you too. Good, kind Joe Carson, who always looked after poor little me.
All right. So you finally tumbled to it. What of it?
When Dad got wiped out and we had to leave school and hunt work, you didn't drop me.
I'm no fool. You still belonged on the right side of the tracks. You knew the folks that counted.
Sure, Joe, sure. You were smart. I knew the men with the jobs to give. I found out about old Jennings needing a bookkeeper down here at Mammoth, only when I got around to applying, they already had a new bookkeeper. You.
Well, if you were dope enough to tell me about it, you deserved what you got. Maybe I wouldn't have seen the future in a piddling little bookkeeping job if you hadn't run off at the mouth about that, too. I'm going to be the bright young man who catches Jennings' eye, Joe. I'm going to marry Betsy Jennings. Someday I'll own Mammoth, lock, stock, and barrel.
You haven't got Mammoth yet, smart guy.
No, just all the rest. Give me time. Old man Jennings is on his last legs, and you know it. Now get out. They're fired.
Haven't you forgotten the books, Joe?
I'll check them by myself. Now out.
No.
Get out, or I'll...
No, I'm not going. You are.
What?
This is the end of the line for you, Joe. Tomorrow I'll move into your office. Pretty soon I'll move into your house with Betty. Before long, I'll own Mammoth.
You're crazy.
Like a fox. I'm going to kill you, Joe.
Signal goes as far as before the war. Yes, Signal gasoline still goes as far as before the war. But how can it, I hear you asking? How can it when certain gasoline ingredients are reserved for war? Well, that's what I want to tell you. You see, it's true, certain of the more volatile ingredients, such as isopentane, have been reserved for war. That's why Signal Oil Company is frank to admit no gasoline today can promise you all the pep and anti-knock performance you found in pre-war Signal gasoline, and which you'll be enjoying again in even further improved Signal post-war gasoline. But when it comes to mileage, that's another story. For today's Signal formula contains not only all the high-energy components that gave pre-war Signal its superior mileage, but in addition, new hydrocarbons rich in mileage have been added. That's why it's a fact. The famous Signal formula still places the emphasis on mileage. That's why it's just as true today as it was before the war. You do go farther with Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
They say even the humblest worm will turn if you step on him hard enough. You didn't think of that, did you, Joe Carson, when you used your pal for a stepladder, stole his job, his girl, the life he planned? You weren't quite smart enough. You're alone in your office now with the night pressing around you, alone with the turned worm. He's going to kill you, Joe.
Sit down, Joe.
Drop that gun, you crazy fool.
Sit down. That's better. Wouldn't like you to be uncomfortable. You've got a nice, easy chair to die in, Joe, the president's chair.
Now, Lamb, listen. Let's talk this thing over. We're both businessmen. Maybe we can make a deal. When old man Jennings kicks off, there'll be plenty for both of us. Now, come on, put down that gun and we'll
Put
talk
down this gun? Why, Joe, I like it. Feels good in the hand. A sweet gun, Joe. The day you bought it, you signed your death warrant. You know that? Would you like to know about it?
That's right, Lambert. Tell Joe about it. Don't let him die without knowing how smart you've been for a change. Remind him of the day Mr. Jennings retired from the business. The day Joe put that gun in his desk drawer and bragged that the payroll would be safe. Joe's own gun in Joe's own desk with Mr. Jennings for a witness. Convenient, wasn't it? But don't stop there. Tell him your whole plan. Tell him about that day 2 months ago when you started on your careful, deadly trail.
Hello, Mr. Dean. Have a good lunch?
No, not very, I'm afraid. Nothing seems to agree with me these days. You may go to your own lunch now, Miss Neal.
Okay. If you ask me, your stomach would be a lot better off without all those pills you keep stuffing down your neck.
I was not aware that I'd asked you, Miss Neal.
Well, it's your stomach. Bye. Back soon.
Miss Neal. Have you seen my tablets? They don't seem to be in my pocket. I'm sure I had them this morning. I remember taking a couple when I got to the office.
Oh, sure, I've seen them. You left them on the water cooler. Big boy Carson raised Cain about it when we went out to eat. Say, what's he got against you anyhow?
Against me? Oh, you must be mistaken, Miss Neal. Joe's my friend. We were boyhood friends.
Then why is he always picking on you and yelling at you? Looks to me like he wants to run you out of here. Only he doesn't dare long as the old man's alive.
Miss Neal, I cannot allow you to speak like that about my friend. Now that Mr. Carson is in sole charge of the business, he's naturally under a strain. We must all make allowances.
Oh, yeah. Here, I hid your pills under the stuff on your desk.
Oh.
How many do you want? 2? Put out your hand.
Thank you.
Now, you sit still. I'll bring you some water.
That's very... One moment. These aren't my tablets.
Why, sure they are. They're right out of your bottle. That little brown bottle you're always hauling out. See?
That's my bottle, but the tablets, mine were white, too, but considerably smaller. I showed you one yesterday. Don't you remember?
Remember one tablet from another? Oh, honest, Mr. Dean. Well, gee, you're right. Yours had some kind of trade name stamped on them. These are perfectly plain.
That's strange, isn't it?
Somebody's playing a dirty trick on you. Probably thought it'd be a good joke to give you something that really upset your tummy.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Say, there's Mr. Carson.
What? Joe?
That's it, I'll bet you anything. It'd be just like him.
Oh, now, Miss Neal, please. We have no proof that Mr. Carson had anything to do with this.
He saw the bottle, didn't he? He yelled about it, and he hates you. You know he does.
These tablets may be perfectly harmless.
Harmless? Oh, golly. You don't suppose Mr. Carson would...
Oh, no. Don't let your imagination run away with you.
But, Mr. Dean, he obviously wants to get rid of you.
Please, Miss Neal. I forbid you to speak of this to anyone. I'm going to destroy these tablets at once, and we'll forget all about it.
Well, it's your funeral. But if it was me, I'd have those pills analyzed.
That's right, Lambert. That was step 1 along the trail leading to Joe's untimely death. But don't stop there. Before you pull the trigger, tell him the whole story. Tell him about step 2.
Hey, look out! Look where you're going, can't you?
Hey, see that? You all right, mister?
Yes, I think it didn't hit me.
Boy, you got luck to burn. If you hadn't jumped like a grasshopper, that car made mincemeat out of you.
I was walking along close to the pavement. Somebody shoved me hard. Then I was out in the street in that car.
Well, what do you know? Hey, I guess it could happen easy enough with all these crowds on the sidewalk.
Yes, easy enough. You didn't happen to notice who was behind me.
In all that gang? Look, mister, there were dozens of people. Businessmen and ladies shopping and...
Well, I thought you might have seen one special person. He'd be a big man, gray hat and top coat. You'd notice him.
Wait a minute. You mean that shove wasn't no accident? This guy was out to get you?
I'd rather not say any more.
Well, if that's the way it was. Let me think here. Seems to me I do remember a gray hat.
A big man, around 45, with a red face.
Yeah, he'd have to be big to stand out in the crowd, wouldn't he? Red face. Sure, I remember now.
Perhaps you saw the face towering over me?
Towering over you?
Yes.
Oh, he must have been for me to pick him out special. Hey, that puts the fella right smack behind you.
I thought so. Thank you, Mr.
Robinson's the name. D.L. Robinson.
Robinson.
You're going to report this to the police, ain't you? I could go along with you and tell them what I seen.
Well, not just yet. I can't be sure.
If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't wait to be so all-fired sure. Anybody start shoving me under cars, boy.
Please, I'll call on you if I need you. In the meantime, perhaps you'd better have my name, too. It's Dean, Lambert Dean. You remember? In case of accident.
Lambert Dean. You bet I won't forget. Darned if I could take a thing like this in my stride. If I was you, I'd be yelling for the police so loud they hear me in Jericho.
Nice work, Lambert. That was step 2, and it was easy. All you had to do was plant an idea and watch it grow. Little Miss Neal was already sorry for you because Joe Carson kept bawling you out. Easy to make her think a few soda mint tablets might be poison, especially since you destroyed the evidence. Easy to step off the curbing into the path of a car and then convince an excited witness that you were pushed by a big florid man like Joe Carson. Only what's the motive, Lambert? Why should Joe attempt to kill you? The police will want to know. You waited, didn't you? Waited until this very afternoon when Joe Carson was out and old Mr. Jennings made one of his rare visits to the office.
Come in. Well, Lambert, come in, my boy.
Mr. Jennings, may I speak to you privately?
Why, certainly. But if it's anything about the business, you'd better wait until Joe gets back. He's in charge now, you know.
No, I'd rather Joe didn't know about this. Not just yet, Mr. Jennings. Mr. Jennings, I shall have to ask you to treat this conversation as confidential.
Very well.
Mr. Jennings, I have reason to believe that 2 attempts have been made upon my life.
What did you say?
Somebody's trying to kill me. I'm sure of it.
Good heavens, Lambert.
Yes, sir. That's just the way I felt. I couldn't believe it the first time, but it happened again.
But why should anyone want to kill you?
Well, there isn't any reason. Unless my death would cover up for someone else.
Cover what up?
Well, I got to thinking about it, Mr. Jennings. There wasn't any funny business going on around here until after you retired. I got to wondering if somebody had just waited until you were out of the way. And this afternoon, I checked over my books for the last few weeks, and I found discrepancies, sir.
You mean...
Somebody has altered my figures. On several occasions, somebody's done a good job of forging my handwriting. There's a lot more money paid out than I ever handled.
How much?
Well, so far, I found $17,000.
Who did it? Someone in the office? One of the staff?
That's just it. The books are locked in the safe right here in your office. Perhaps I should say Joe's office, except when they're actually in my hands.
Then it had to be someone who knew the combination of the safe.
Well, now you can see why somebody wanted me out of the way, can't you? These altered figures look like mine. If I died, you wouldn't hunt any further, you see. Everybody would believe that I took the money, gambled it away, and committed suicide.
Someone who knew the combination. No one knew it except you and me and Joe. That's clear enough for me.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to call the police. This is my company. Whoever steals from me will pay for it, even if it's a member of my own family.
Mr. Jennings, you promised to keep this confidential.
You can't expect me to keep a thing like this to myself.
But you can't afford to make a mistake. It might not be the person we think.
No, I wouldn't want to. What shall I do, Lambert?
Leave it to me, sir. I've got an appointment tonight with the person. If he did it, I'll get the proof.
You're going to see him alone?
Yes, sir.
Well, that could be dangerous. You say he's already tried to kill you twice?
I know, but I've got to clear my name, sir. If anything should go wrong, I've written the whole thing down for you. The attempts on my life, the names of the people who were with me at the time, the altered books, and... Here, sir. I thought if you'd put it in your personal locked compartment in the safe, it would give you the whole story.
To be opened in case of my death. Lambert, the risk, I can't let you...
Don't worry about me, sir. I can take care of myself. If you'll just give me the keys to your compartment. The safe's already open.
Very well. Take them, Lambert. Put the letter there yourself. I think I'll rest a few minutes before I go home.
Poor old Mr. Jennings. It's a shock to him to find out his son-in-law is a thief. You forged a fine, strong chain of circumstantial evidence, haven't you, Lambert? Just one more link and you'll be ready to kill. You won't overlook that last link, will you? Not a careful man like you, Lambert.
Evening, Mr. Dean. You working late tonight?
Good evening, Bill. Not exactly working. I have an appointment. Mr. Carson here yet?
Yep. Took him up about a half hour ago. Come on over to the elevator. I'll ride you up.
Thank you.
I'd sure steer clear of Mr. Carson tonight, though, if I was you.
What?
Why, he told me plain as a whistle he didn't want nobody coming near him.
Didn't want anybody to come near him, except me.
Looky here, Mr. Dean. You don't mean... There's been some mighty funny talk going around this building.
Talk?
That little Miss Neal that works in your bookkeeping department. She's been spreading it around about somebody wanting to bump you off. Of course, I didn't pay no mind to her at the time. Women always...
Bill, I want you to do something for me.
Why, sure, Mr. Dean.
It's a warm night. The window in Mr. Carson's office on the second floor will probably be open. Now, you stay in your cubbyhole on the first floor and keep your window open, too. If you hear anything, well, out of the way...
Don't you worry. I'll get up there so fast you can't see me for dust.
No, call the police. You want to get killed, too?
Killed? Me? Oh, Mr. Dean.
No, you'll be all right if you do as I say. Get the police here if you hear anything funny.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dean. Oh, sure.
Now, take me up to the second floor.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, Bill.
I'll be glued to my window, Mr. Dean.
That's right, Lambert. Now you've done it. Now you've told Joe the whole story right up to this minute. Well, it's almost time to pull the trigger, Lambert. But don't be in too much of a hurry.
Yeah, well, there you are, Joe. That's the whole story. The watchman's waiting downstairs right now. I worked the whole thing out, as you can see.
Why, you framed me.
That's a smart boy, right the first time. Why don't you congratulate me? You ought to appreciate smart work.
I never stole anything.
Just my job, my girl, my whole life.
I came up here to check the bids. I didn't make any appointment with you.
Who's going to believe that? You planned to kill me. You could claim you discovered a shortage. That when you accused me, I went for you. You had to shoot me in self-defense.
But, Lamb, I didn't. I never...
Only you won't be around to put in a claim. Old Bill is going to hear something, all right. Just one shot, just one. When the police get here, they'll find you dead. I accused you, Joe, you see? You went for your gun, and I went for you. In the tussle, the gun went off. So sorry, Joe.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy, Lamb.
Am I? Well, somebody's going to run the business after your regrettable demise. I've been here nearly as long as you have. Who knows it better than me? Somebody's sure to console your widow one of these days. I've known her since I was a kid. I'm stepping into your shoes, Joe. Now...
Wait, Lamb. Listen to me. That letter. You're counting on that?
Oh, yes. I'm a careful man.
Lamb, the police won't find that letter. It's gone. And you haven't got a case without that letter.
Ah, come on, bright boy. Can't you do better than that?
But I tell you, it's gone. I destroyed it. I found it tonight.
In old man Jennings' compartment? Don't make me laugh.
But I've got a key to it. He had it made for me when he stopped working. Look, Lamb, I'll show you.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Oh, I only want to show you. I've got it right here.
Get your hands up. I warn you.
Right here in my pocket.
Did you think you could kid me, Joe? Think you could stop me with that cock and bull story? Why don't you answer, Joe? Through talking for good? I'd better get a move on. It'll be a minute or two before the police get here, but I want to be sure. Gun right beside him. Won't matter if my prints are on it, too. We tussle for it. Let's see now. His pockets. Now, what was he going for in his pockets? If he had another gun, better make sure. Keys. He was going after his keys. Now, don't get excited. He couldn't have had the key to Mr. Jennings' compartment. couldn't. This one. It can't be. But it looks like... If that letter's gone, it can't be the key.
But it is. The key to Mr. Jennings' locked compartment in the safe. And what about the letter, Lambert? Did Joe find it and destroy it? Take it easy, Lambert. Don't get so excited.
27 right. 15 left. 35 right. 5 left. Now the compartment. It won't fit. The key won't. It does. We'll get it open. Get it open. It's gone. I put it right on top and it isn't there. Maybe it slid down behind the other stuff. It isn't here.
Oh, yes, Lambert. The letter's gone. But there's no reason to get so excited. It doesn't matter. You've still got a case. You've planted the evidence very carefully. Don't lose your head, Lambert. You think your case will sound funny without the letter to back it up? You're getting more upset the more you think of it, and the police will be here any minute. Watch out, you'll ruin everything you've built up so carefully. But you can't see that, can you? Wait, Lambert, wait.
Hey, look, there he goes.
Out of my way. Hey, you, stop.
The fire escape. He's getting away down the fire escape.
Come on, Fred.
Okay, stop, brought you.
Can you see him?
Not halfway. Get your flashlight on him.
Yeah. How's that?
Okay, stop, I tell you.
Get him, Fred.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, a question for you drivers. Does your windshield look different lately? Has something new been added? I'm talking about the new 1945 Federal Use Stamp. It's time for it, you know. And it's also time to pick up one of Signal's free use stamp protectors if you want to be sure of getting yours. Signal Oil Company had these neat, transparent little shields made up to protect your use stamp from moisture and scuffing, so it will stay on without peeling through a whole year of wear and window washing. Every car needs one. But like all things in wartime, quantities are naturally limited. And that's why I'd suggest that you get yours this week, tomorrow if possible. Just drive into any of the friendly stations displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign and say, I'd like one of Signal's use stamp protectors that was offered free on the Whistler. And now, back to the Whistler.
So Lambert's revenge wasn't complete. He killed Joe, but he himself was killed by the police when he ran from them. He'd counted on that letter to prove he'd killed Joe in self-defense. When the letter was gone, he lost his head. You see, the unexpected had happened. It so frequently does. In murders. Remember that when you think you'd like to kill somebody. Poor Lambert, if he'd only had a minute to think.
Oh, we're through with the books, Mr. Jennings.
The figures had been tampered with?
Sure, the original figures have been changed.
We talked to the witnesses, too. That girl in your office, the fellow that witnessed the street accident, and your watchman. I guess there isn't much doubt about what happened.
There is none to my mind. Lambert must have accused Joe of theft. Perhaps he was even unwise enough to tell Joe about the letter he had left in my care. Lambert was a good man, a responsible man, but mentally a little slow.
Yeah, the way I figure it, Carson knew the game was up. He must have got the drop on Mr. Dean and held him up while he got set for a getaway. Oh, the safe was open and the stuff in your private box was scattered all over the place.
I kept money for my personal use there. Sometimes fairly large sums. Joe knew it. I'd had a key made for him so that he could bring me cash from time to time when I was unable to get to the office.
Well, I can understand Carson's death. That was an accident when they fought over the gun. What I don't get is why Lambert Dean ran out on us. I don't like shooting down innocent men.
You mustn't blame yourself. You couldn't have known. As I said, Lambert was not quick. I suppose he thought he could not prove Joe had attacked him.
Oh, we might not have either, without that letter.
Yes, it's a fortunate thing I remembered that Joe had the key to my compartment. Of course, I removed the letter at once and took it home with me. A very fortunate thing. Otherwise, we might never have known what happened.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Sally Thorson, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you let every traffic signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, it's the new Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
And now Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper, two people who live together and like it. As we look in on lazy little Sheridan Falls, the hometown of the Coopers, we find many signs that summer is over. The leaves are turning red, the Coopers are turning their faces toward home after their summer vacation. And Liz is hoping that all her friends will turn green when they see how she's turned brown. Well, let's pick them up as they drive into town.
Gee, I hope we see someone on the way home. I can't wait for everybody to see my gorgeous suntan. Oh, there's Harriet. Harriet! Slow down, George. I want her to see my tan.
Liz, for heaven's sake, stop waving your leg out the window.
Well, how else am I going to show off my tan? I worked hard for it, and I want to be sure that people... Oh, there's the Atterbury. Stop the car.
Can't we talk to them later?
No.
Well, let's go home and get cleaned up.
Oh, no. I want her to see me before I take a bath. I might fade.
Oh, Liz.
Iris!
Mr. Atterbury, hey, we're back.
Oh, wait till Iris sees my beautiful bronze skin.
George boy. Hello, Liz girl.
Hello.
Liz girl. Hello, George boy.
Gee, it's good to see you, Iris.
How are you?
Fine.
Oh, we just got back from our vacation yesterday. But tell us about your trip. I'm dying to hear.
Well, as you can probably see by looking at me, we went to sunny Lake
We
Davin.
went to Moosehead Lodge.
Yes, You know, it takes that mountain sun to really...
Oh, it's a wonderful place to stay. It made quite an impression on us, didn't it, Rudolph?
Yes, especially around the pocketbook. $45 a day with meals.
Speaking of the sun...
That was one time I was thankful for Iris's appetite. They lost money on that deal.
Rudolph.
Well, we spent a simple vacation out in the healthful sunshine.
What's the matter, Liz? Why do you keep pulling your blouse off your shoulder?
Because you're so blind. There, look at that shoulder. Did you ever see anything like that before?
Oh, that reminds me. Rudolph caught the biggest whitefish of the season.
Go on, you're just showing how jealous you are of my tan.
What tan?
What tan? Come on, Iris. Admit it, I'm as brown as a berry.
Oh, dear girl. Liz, I'll admit you're a slight beige. But if you want to see a real tan, look at my shoulder. There. Doesn't that look like mahogany?
Yes, and it could stand a little sandpapering.
Wait till I pull my blouse down over my shoulder more.
Well, if you want to play that way, let me pull my slacks up and you'll see some tan.
Oh, stop that, you two. Pull up what you pulled down and pull down what you pulled up. You're collecting a crowd.
Yes, come on, Liz. Now cut it out.
Oh, Cooper boy, I want to see you in the morning. I may have some good news for you. A promotion.
A promotion?
Why, George, how wonderful.
No, not so fast. It all depends on a new account. Mr. Stevens of International Consolidated. If he places his account with us, we'll move you up to third vice president to handle it. Oh. I'm seeing him tonight.
Well, that sounds wonderful, Mr. Atterbury.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Atterbury. So long, pale face. See you later, Snow White.
Well, there it is.
Our house. You know, George, the best part of the trip is coming home again. Doesn't the place look wonderful? With the green lawn and our lovely little white front porch. White front porch? Our front porch was never white.
Well, it's white now. I don't get it. We go away for a month and someone paints your front porch.
Uh-oh. That isn't white paint on the porch, George.
Oh, what is it?
Milk bottles.
The whole porch is covered with them.
Look at this. We're up to our stoop in sour cream.
Liz, which one of us forgot to tell the milkman she was going away?
George, something funny's going on around here.
What do you mean?
Look at this card for the milkman. It's been checked every day we've been gone. See, a pint of cream, a quart of milk, and a pint of ice cream.
Say, you're right. Now, who would do a thing like that? Hey, wait a minute. There isn't any ice cream here.
Exactly. George, I think we're about to crack the mysterious milk card caper.
What do you mean, Sam?
I got a clue, sweetheart. Look, there on the ground, a trail of strawberry ice cream drippings. And do you see where it leads? It leads next door.
I'll be darned. You'd make a good detective, Liz. Except for one thing.
What is?
Nobody lives next door.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, don't be silly. Ghosts don't eat ice cream.
Well, not only that, they don't hang their underwear out on the line to dry. George, someone's moved into that house next door while we've been gone. Someone who likes strawberry ice cream. George, we're on the trail of the lonesome pint.
Fine neighbors. They move in and start stealing our ice cream. Come on, I'm going to have a little talk with that guy.
Boy, the trail is still hot. There's a fresh strawberry handprint on the doorknob.
Oh, that burns me up. Watch me handle this guy. My name is Cooper. I'm your next-door neighbor, and I ought to punch you right in the nose.
My name is Wood. I'm pleased to meet you. What for?
I'll tell you what for, you...
Let me, George. We're Mr. and Mrs. Cooper. We're just back from our vacation.
A vacation? How nice. Welcome home.
Listen, we're mad at you. Now stop being nice to me or I'll punch you in the nose.
My, you're belligerent.
Well, it's this way, Mr. Wood. All the time we've been gone, somebody's been ordering ice cream on our milk card, and the trail leads right to your front door.
Ice cream? Was it strawberry?
Yes, it was strawberry. Now, what have you got to say about that?
It was delicious.
Aha!
You'll pay for this.
Gertrude, now wait a minute.
Gertrude?
Oh, she's my wife. Whenever anyone yells at me, You've got this all wrong.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, yes. One of the children has been bringing some ice cream home every day, but she wasn't getting it from your front porch.
Oh, no? Well, where did she get it?
The elves gave it to her.
I'm afraid I didn't quite catch what you said, Mr. Wood.
I said the elves gave it to her.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we better get going, George. Goblins might get us.
No, don't go. Come in, and I'll ask the child about it.
Well,
What did you say your name was?
Mrs. George Elf.
Come in.
Well, I don't really think we'd better.
Nonsense. Sit down. I'll be right back.
George, do you think we should call the cops?
Cops? What for?
Well, I think Mr. Wood has snapped his twig.
Oh, he sounds harmless enough.
Well, I don't know. That elf business frightens me. You know what they say, an elf never forgets.
That's an elephant.
No, I just wanted to be sure that no one was listening. I don't really believe in that elf stuff.
Oh, you don't?
Of course not. I just didn't want to disappoint Joanne in case she was listening behind the door.
Oh.
She's the most imaginative child we've ever had.
Oh, do you have more children?
Oh, yes. We have a typical little American family. 6 boys and 4 girls.
6 boys and 4 girls?
Yes. It's kept Mrs. Wood and me pretty busy.
Oh, she's alive?
Oh, yes, she's in the hospital.
Well, I don't wonder.
I can't wait to learn whether it'll be 7 boys and 4 girls or 6 boys and 5 girls.
Well, Mr. Wood, you've certainly got a lot of little splinters.
Yes. You see, Mrs. Wood was an only child, and so was I. And we were so lonely. We vowed that would never happen to a child of ours. Sometimes I think we overdid it.
Where are all the other children?
Oh, we've farmed them out to relatives for the summer. You see that map on the wall?
Yeah.
Each little thumbtack represents a child.
Well, I'm glad you sent them away. It saved us about 9 pints of ice cream a day.
You let me get Joanne in, and we'll see about that ice cream. I really thought she was buying it out of her allowance. But let me handle it, eh? I don't want to disturb her imaginative little mind.
Well, I think the other end is the one that needs disturbing.
Joanne!
Did someone call the Queen of the Fairies?
Come in, Spritefoot. I want to introduce you to some friends of mine who live next door.
Next door? Are they elves?
Yes.
Oh, this should be great.
Come in, dear.
Yes, pull up a toadstool and sit down.
This is Mr. George Elf.
He doesn't look like an elf. His toes don't curl.
Well, he just washed his feet and he can't do a thing with them.
And this is his wife.
Oh, she looks like an elf.
Well, thank you.
I'm surprised I haven't met you elves before, because I'm a fairy queen.
Oh, really? Well, I believe your castle takes ice cream from the same milk company we use.
Yes, that's all Charlie can eat. He's my pet dragon.
Oh, come now, Queenie. Dragons don't eat ice cream.
Well, the big ones don't, but he's a small one. Charlie's just a dragonette.
Oh, yes, I've heard of his sister, Jessica.
Joanne, tell me, where did you really get that ice cream you've been bringing home?
Next door, where the elves live.
Now, whatever gave you the idea that elves live there?
Oh, only elves could work the magic. You make a mark on the magic card, and when you get home from school, whatever you ask for is there.
Thank you very much, Joanne. And now, dear, disappear. Whoosh!
Goodbye. Wait a minute. Is that all you're going to say to her?
Well, you wouldn't really want me to punish her, would you?
Well, you at least ought to set her straight.
Yes, I don't think you're being fair to the child, Mr. Wood. Fantasy is one thing, but snitching ice cream is another. She should be told that there are no such things as elves or fairies, at least in Sheridan Falls.
Yes, I know, but I can't seem to do it. But do let me pay your milk bill, and I'll take all those bottles of milk off your hands.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh, really? I can use it.
Well, what in the world are you going to do with it?
I'm going to make the biggest sour milk pancake in the world.
Uh-huh. Come on, George. Let's disappear. Whoosh!
Well, it sure seems natural to be back with Liz Cooper and her problems. I'm sorry I haven't got a Jell-O recipe that would help her use up all that milk. But I have got one that'll make a hit with you and your family called Fluffy Orange Tarts. Luscious with the true rich flavor of oranges that you find in shimmering orange Jell-O. Just dissolve one package as usual, and when slightly thickened, whip it up as directed on the box. Fold in 3/4 cup of cream, whipped, and 2/3 of a cup of diced orange sections. Turn into baked tart shells and chill until firm. It's a dream of a hot weather treat. Gay golden whipped orange Jell-O piled into crisp little tart shells. But any Jell-O dish is a dream, 'cause all 6 delicious flavors are rich with locked-in goodness. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. Look for those big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O, America's favorite gelatin dessert. And now, back to the Coopers. Liz is just finishing up the unpacking.
There, that's the last suitcase. What a homecoming. A porch full of sour milk and a neighbor who hasn't got all his buttons.
Now what? Mr. Wood.
Good evening. Hello, Mrs. Cooper.
What's the matter now? Do you want to borrow 6 dozen eggs for your pancake?
No. A dreadful thing has happened. It's Joanne. We've broken her little heart.
How?
She was listening outside the door, and she heard you say there were no such things as elves and fairies. She's been crying her little heart out ever since.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Wood.
Yes. Oh, gee, we didn't mean to do anything like that.
I know. And that's why I think my plan might work.
Your plan?
Yes, I thought I might leave Joanne with you for a little while. And if you acted like elves, she might be convinced.
What's your other plan?
I have none.
Well, it's been nice seeing you, Mr. Wood. Let us know how the pancake comes out.
I was afraid of that. My wife will kill me when she gets her strength back. Well, I'll take Joanne home now. She's waiting out on the porch.
Oh, listen to her. The poor kid. George.
No.
Oh, how can you listen to that and say no? Come on, honey, let's do it for her. It's our fault.
Well, but Liz, you...
It just means making believe for a little while, that's all.
Oh, how do you get me mixed up in these things?
Oh, I knew you'd do it. Give me a kiss, darling.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Cooper. You won't regret this.
Wait a minute. How do you make like an elf?
Well, to be really convincing, you should shrink to about 2 feet high.
Well, that should be easy.
Yes. What is it you do to my shirts, Liz?
I know just the thing. Tell her you found her pet dragon.
Okay, what does he look like?
Oh, you can't miss him. He's invisible. Now, I'll slip out the back door, and you call her.
An elf yet?
Joanne.
Yes. Mr. Elf and I have a surprise for you right here in our hollow tree.
Say something, George.
Joanne, come on in.
Use an elf's voice.
Oh, yeah. Come inside, Joanne. You have your dragon in here.
Charlie? Oh, where is he? Where is he?
He's, you tell her, Mrs. Elf.
Thanks.
He's right over, he's invisible. No one can see him. Elves can.
Well, I was afraid of that.
You're not elves.
Oh, but we are. Honest. Prove it, George.
Elf!
Help.
I know how you can prove it.
How?
Elves can change their form at will.
I was afraid of that, too.
Let's see you change into another form right before my very eyes.
Oh, all right. You go first, George.
Where are your manners? Ladies first.
We'll do it, honey, but it's too frightening to happen in front of your very eyes. You wait on the front porch, and when you come in, we'll be something different. You'll see. That's wonderful. I want you to change into a troll.
A what?
A troll. What did you say? A troll.
Oh.
And I want Mr. Elf to turn into a brownie.
A brownie?
A brownie princess.
This I gotta see.
Oh, now, just a second.
All right, Joanne, run outside and wait. Okay. I'll get it. Only the Fairy Queen can answer the magic phone.
Oh.
Hello? Mrs. Elf's hollow tree.
What? I want the Cooper house. What is this, a tea room or something? I want Plaza 9970.
This is it.
Well, whoever you are, tell Mr. Cooper that Mr. Atterbury is on his way to the house with the new client, Mr. Stevens. And it's terribly important that Stevens is favorably impressed by him.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Never mind the sarcasm, just tell him that. We're on our way. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Who was that, dear? It was a secret message for me.
For you? Who from?
The King of the Fairies.
Oh.
Whoever it was will call back, George.
I'll wait outside. Call me when you've changed form.
Come on, George, let's hurry.
No. Go get yourself another brownie princess.
Oh, be a sport, George. Joanne is the only one who'll see you, and I've thought of the perfect costume for you.
What is it?
Well, keep on your brown shoes, socks, and garters, and I'll get you that dried grass skirt that Mother sent me from Honolulu, and you can wear my water wings and my brown bathing cap.
That sounds like Alice the Goon. I should be a sight for sore elves. What are you going to wear?
Well, I guess trolls are sort of funny little animals that live in caves or something. I'll put a stocking over my face and let it hang down like an elephant's trunk, and I'll put red rubber gloves on my feet and another pair on my hands, and I'll walk on all fours. That ought to do it.
Look, Liz, I have a better way. I'll get a gun. 2 bullets, one for each of us. It'll be easy.
Look, we're in this thing. Let's put our costumes on and get it over with. Come on.
Well, here we are, Mr. Stevens. This is Cooper's house. You'll find he's one of the most dignified, sober, conservative men we have.
Well, I don't like to seem fussy, but I do want to meet the man who's going to be responsible for my account if I place it with you.
Well, Cooper's your man. He's got both feet on the ground. I'll just ring the bell. Huh? What? Who's that?
Me, the Fairy Queen.
It must be a neighbor's child. Coopers have no children.
Open the door! Come in!
Oh, that sounds like Liz. She must have seen us come up the walk. We can go right in. After you, Mr. Stevens. You know, I was
wait a
telling
minute. Are you sure this is the right house?
Positive. Why?
What's that in the living room? On the floor. Some kind of an animal. What is it?
Search me. Looks like an anteater with sore feet.
Look out, Mrs. Troll. The mean old ogres are in your house. Oh, they are, eh? Yes, they're awful. One is uglier than the other. Well, I eat ogres for breakfast. Where are they? Right there in the hall. Mr. Atterbury.
Good evening, Liz.
Oh, hello, Mr. Atterbury. Won't you come in? Pardon the rubber gloves. I was doing the dishes. I don't want to get dishpan hands.
You evidently don't want to get dishpan feet either.
Well, I was mopping the floor at the same time.
She's a troll. Didn't you know?
No. Mr. Stevens, meet Mrs. Cooper. She's a troll.
How do you do?
You'd better run along, Joanne. What's going to happen isn't going to be very pretty.
Can't I wait until I see the brownie princess?
No, dear. You brownie princess? Brownie princess!
Well, Liz, the least you could do is stop this nonsense while Mr. Stevens and I are here.
But Mr. Atterbury...
You can't judge a man by his wife, Stevens. Wait till Cooper comes in. You'll see what I mean.
The lily pond is a rotten picnic.
We have company.
Good evening, George.
Oh, no. Well, Atterbury, why don't you introduce me to George? I haven't met her yet.
Cooper, you're fired. Let's go, Stevens.
Oh, wait a minute, please. Sit down. I can explain everything.
Don't bother.
Here, wait. I'd like to hear what the reason could possibly be. Let's sit down.
Well...
Get out!
What's the matter?
You're sitting on Charlie.
Charlie?
No, Charlie's her pet dragon.
Well, I wouldn't want...
Oh, come on, Stevens.
Look, the reason for the whole thing is simply this. This afternoon we told that child there were no such things as elves and fairies, and it broke her heart.
Yes, and tonight we convinced her there were such things, and she's happy.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and I'm glad, whether you like it or not.
Attaboy, George.
I'll tell you whether I like it or not.
Attaboy, George.
What?
That's the kind of spirit I like. I've got 2 kids of my own, and any man who loves children that much is good enough for me. It might be interesting. I never had my affairs handled by a brownie princess before.
Well, as I was saying, one of the finest gestures I've ever seen. Mr. Third Vice President, what shall we put in your office? A desk or a lily pad?
Oh, isn't that wonderful, George?
I guess I'd better be going now.
Oh, Joanne, I forgot all about you. I'm sorry it had to end like this, dear.
Well, that's all right. I'll only be sad until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow?
Yes, it's my birthday. I'll be 7, and that's too old to believe in silly things like elves and fairies.
Here I am, Lucille.
Well, Bobby boy, good to see you after a long, hot summer. What are we going to do tonight, Bob? A songa?
Natch, you know I've been working on the railroad?
Well, things are tough all over, Bob, especially in radio.
No, I mean...
Television, you know, television. I'm glad you've got something to fall back on.
Lucille, you don't understand
what... What were you doing, announcing the trains? I can hear you now. All aboard! Poor crab, fresh, ambling, off ram, strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
Now, wait just a minute.
And all points east. East, get it? See, it should be east, all points east, but I cleverly switched it.
I get it. Believe me, I get it. Now, let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah?
I was talking about the song I've been working on the railroad.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Let's go.
All right. I've been working on the railroad.
J-E-L-L-O.
J-E-L-L-O?
Uh-huh.
Those aren't the right words.
Well, they are in this program. I know which side my show is buttered on.
Well, honestly, I can't argue with you, Lucille.
Yeah?
Jell-O is the right word any time, but especially at dessert time. Those 6 delicious Jell-O flavors taste so rich and refreshing, they make you think of the real, ripe fruit itself.
Uh-huh.
Because that flavor is locked in by an exclusive process.
Oh?
And it can't get out until your first delectable spoonful.
Is that so?
I guess that's why Jell-O is America's favorite gelatin dessert.
Oh, you're so right. Now let's finish the song.
All right. 1, 2. We've been working on the Jell-O. Its flavor makes you glad you were born. It's luscious, tempting, and delicious. Forgive us for all this corn.
I bet they don't try that again.
You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rorick. Tonight's program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll, Jr. Be sure to listen to Lucille Ball and My Favorite Husband again next week, presented by
Jell-O. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings. Yum, yum, yum. Jell-O tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Will you have a polo, dear Liza, dear Liza? Will you have a polo, dear Liza, polo?
How very kind of you, dear Henry. I most certainly will. I'll have 3 or 4 or maybe more.
But you take me old tube.
Because they happen to be my tube of polo, dear Henry. Have one.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Towns, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
You know, when you're a Cowtown lawyer like Chad Remington, that's me, there are several things you gotta know, and the least of them is law. The most of them is trouble. It was only a few weeks ago that I had a letter from Colonel Winfield, an old friend of my father's who'd settled 100 or so miles away from my hometown in a place known as Varmint Valley. Colonel Winfield wrote that he needed help, needed it bad. And to quote the old gentleman, the kind of help he needed might be legal, but probably otherwise. Well, it took Cherokee O'Bannon and myself about a day to get ready and pack up, and another few days to ride up to Varmint Valley. And it was while Cherokee and I were on the trail that Colonel Winfield's trouble first came to a head. Early one morning, the colonel and his daughter Georgia were paid a call by the colonel's oldest friend and next-door neighbor, Henry Trowbridge.
Colonel, if you just shut that trap of yours
Shut
and
my
let me
trap,
go-
eh? I got a good mind to shut yours for you, Henry Trowbridge, so you won't be able to use it for a month of Sunday.
Daddy, now that's no way to talk to Mr. Trowbridge.
You keep out of this, Georgia. I'll talk to him or anyone else, just the way I want to. And there's no one walking the face of this earth who's going to make me sell my ranch if I don't want it.
Well, you've been trying to sell your ranch for years. But now, just because someone wants to pay a decent price for both our places, you gotta go and act as if I were trying to euchre you out of something.
Hogwash. When I've taken all the hogwash from you, I'm going to take.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's so. And if you know what's good for you, Trowbridge, you'll clear out of here.
Father, how can you talk that way to your oldest friend?
He's no friend of mine. Anymore, Georgia.
Who wants to be a friend of yours anyhow? Trying to talk me into selling my ranch just because you want to sell yours.
All right, I'm through talking, but I'll promise you one thing, you bull-headed old gopher. You're going to regret what you're doing. Regret it mighty soon.
Daddy, I'm just... Well, all I can say is that I'm just thoroughly ashamed of you.
It's too blessed bad. And so you don't get contaminated staying in the same room with me. Go out and find that shiftless foreman of ours and tell him I want to see him.
Root? What do you want to see Root for?
Because I want Root to start rounding up the cattle. Henry Trowbridge or not, I'm driving my herd to market so I don't have to stay around here and listen to all that caterwauling about selling our ranches.
But what about Chad Remington? I thought you wrote him to come up here.
Well, what about Chad? He'll get here when he gets here. And if we're gone, maybe he can take the few days to find out what's going on behind the scenes.
Well, fortunately, Cherokee and I got to the colonel's place before he had a chance to trail his herd to market. And between the colonel, Georgia, and Root, the ranch foreman, we finally dragged out the story of what had been going on.
That's about all I can tell you, Chad. This cattle broker, Big John Biggers, claims he represents some packing house that wants to buy both Henry Trowbridge's ranch and mine. And I know blamed well the price they're offering for my ranch alone. It's so gall-blamed high, it just can't be honest.
Pardon my intrusion, Colonel Winfield, but haven't you heard the old expression about not looking a gift horse to teeth? Especially if the teeth are solid gold?
There's another old expression you ought to learn, Cherokee. The one about all is not gold that glistens.
Chad, the awful thing about this whole business is the fact that it's breaking up a 40-year friendship between Mr. Trowbridge and my father.
Yeah, I can imagine. Since Trowbridge is insisting that he wants to sell.
Well, why doesn't this packing house buy Trowbridge's place and let it go with that?
For the life of me, I don't understand. Big John just keeps saying it's both places or none. Isn't that so, Root?
Well, I saw Mr. Bigger in town last night and tried to argue with him for all the good it did. But it's just like the boss said, Mr. Remington. Either they sell both ranches together as one piece, or there ain't no deal.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this thing, Root? Do you think the colonel ought to sell?
At that price? You ought to jump at it. Why, if it was me, they was...
someone at the front door, Georgia. Go let him in.
Oh, don't bother, Miss Georgia. I'll let him in. Oh, hello, Mr. Trowbridge.
Howdy, Root. Is it all right if I come in?
It's Mr. Trowbridge, Dad. Come on in, Mr. Trowbridge, and meet Chad Remington and Mr. O'Bannon.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Oh,
Glad to know you. Colonel, I just couldn't eat my supper after what happened this morning without, coming over and apologizing for losing my temper.
Well, that's a mighty nice thing for you to do, Mr. Trowbridge. The Colonel and Georgia were just telling us about the little set-to you had this morning.
Well, Colonel, we've been old friends too long to be old fools now. Put her there.
Doggone it, Henry. If there's any apologizing to do, I'm going to do it.
Now, don't go starting another fight about who's going to apologize to whom.
Come on, Mr. Trowbridge. Pull up a chair and sit down. You see, the Colonel asked me up here thinking perhaps I could help untangle this little mystery. And since both ranches are involved, well, I'm mighty glad you dropped in at the time you did.
Thanks. Remington, you see, well, to be perfectly honest, I've been pretty hard-pressed for money lately. And...
Money? Why didn't you come over and ask me for what you needed?
Well, Colonel, I just couldn't do that. 5 years ago, when Emma was so sick, just before she passed on, the doctor and ran so high, I mortgaged my place to the bank. The loan's been past due 3 months now, and they're readying to close me out.
Why in thunder didn't you come and tell me, you old Billy Goat?
I didn't need to when Big John come along with that offer. You see, that's why I was so set on making the deal. But, it's all right, Colonel. I'm not going to try to force you into it, and... Well, I feel better for having told you the truth.
How much do you owe their Consound Bank?
Well, a little more than 4,000, but...
Trouble with you, Henry, and always has been, you're as stubborn as a Missouri mule. Georgia, hand me my glasses.
What are you up to anyhow, Colonel?
I'm opening the safe and giving Henry the money he needs to pay off the bank.
No, Colonel. I'm gonna know. I won't take it. No.
Dickens, you won't. And if you say one word about thanking me, I will run you out of here.
Yeah, but...
Now, here it is. Just the way I got it from the bank. 4 bundles of bills, each $1,000.
Dad, rat it.
Oh, go on, dry up. You'll start blubbering like a kid in a minute.
Yeah, but it's probably all the money you got.
Well, let you know. There's still another $4,000 right there in the safe. And if you know what's good for you, you get out of here and go on home.
Well, I see you tomorrow.
Root, go outside and make sure Mr. Trowbridge finds his horse all right. It's so dark, and with him crying, he may wander around all night.
You bet, Colonel. I think I'll just keep on going down to the bunkhouse. Good night.
Colonel, after that exhibition, I'm surprised we're not all a little bit teary-eyed. If that's the way you treat your friends, I'm proud to be numbered one of them.
Although we haven't met before, Colonel, if you're looking for a friend in need, I'm in need, and I could very quickly become a friend of yours. Does the Colonel keep any drinking liquor around the house, Chad?
Mr. O'Bannon, you seem to forget that I come from the South, and I've got some of the rarest, finest, smoothest...
And you're going to keep it, Colonel. Anything that old and rare and smooth will be so foreign to Cherokee's palate that his tonsils would think he was drinking molasses syrup.
Well, is there anything wrong with molasses syrup?
Certainly not.
Good.
So if you'll follow me out to the kitchen, I'll pour you the biggest glass of molasses syrup a man ever drank. Well, while I coerced the O'Bannon into retiring with only the nightcap you tie around your head, we found out later that Colonel Winfield's foreman, Root, hadn't gone to bed. In fact, he hit his horse and streaked for Big John Bigger's office in town.
Well, that's where I come in, John. Ears over elbows. With Trowbridge having enough money now to pay off the bank, even he's not going to want to sell out to us.
He hasn't paid off the bank yet, has he?
Well, no.
You and I are going to be waiting for Mr. Trowbridge on the trail that leads from his place to the bank tomorrow morning.
If you mean gun him down, that's risky business.
This whole thing is risky business. And we got to get both those ranches, or we ain't got no deal with that mining company.
I still don't see why that mining company just don't buy one of the ranches.
Because when they started to check on that vein of silver you stumbled on up at the back end of Winfield's place, they found that half of it was over on Trowbridge's spread.
Yeah, I suppose they know what they're doing. Now that Trowbridge has got that money the Colonel's given him, he's never going to sell. Just like the Colonel said, he's as stubborn as a mule.
There are 2 kinds of mules, my friend. Live mules and dead mules. And after Trowbridge leaves his place heading for the bank tomorrow morning, you know the kind of a mule he's going to be, don't you? So you better go home now and get some sleep. When you start shooting tomorrow morning, I want your nerves to be steady.
For the life of me, I don't understand why you get up at this ungodly hour in the morning to ride into town.
If I've told you once, I've told you 10 times. I want to get in and have a little talk with that big-hearted cattle broker, Big John Biggers. Try to find out what packing house is local enough to offer twice it...
Oh. Billy Blue Blazes, no matter where we go, bullets fly thicker than mosquitoes over a swamp.
Come on, Cherokee, knock on that horse. Those shots came from just ahead of us.
Thunder and lightning, Chad. That's Colonel Winfield's foreman, Root.
I wonder what in blazes he's up to. Oh, rein up. Oh, boy. Easy.
What the... Oh, it's you, Remington.
Merciful Providence, Chad. It's Henry Trowbridge. Shot 4 times through the back.
Poor old cuss.
Root, how come you got here so quick?
Why, Now, look here, Remington. Are you aiming to accuse me of anything?
Where's Trowbridge's money belt?
How in blazes should I know?
I can see where it was ripped off his trousers. And since you got here as fast as you did, you ought to know something about it.
What are you doing now? Calling me a thief?
If I had a mind to call you anything, thief might be just a small part of it.
Yeah, well...
That was a neat bit of pugilistic perfection, Chad. A left to his fat stomach and then a right to his jaw.
All right, Cherokee, come on. Help me get Trowbridge's body to town. There must be a lawman in Varmint Valley. Before we're through, I've got a feeling he's going to need a few dozen two-gun deputies.
We'll return to the second act of Valley of the Varmints, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, I guess we all find it out sooner or later. After a thing is over and everything's explained, it seems quite simple how all the little jigsaw pieces fit together to make the picture. But with poor Henry Trowbridge dead, the $4,000 gone, and the bank about to take over his ranch, Cherokee and I, along with the colonel and his daughter, faced what seemed to be an insuperable problem. There appeared to be no answer whatsoever to supply a reason why some unnamed packing house should want both ranches so badly they'd pay a fantastic price. Our visit to the cattle broker, Big John, having been interrupted by the finding of Trowbridge's body, I asked the colonel's foreman, Root, to ride into town and see if Big John wouldn't come out to call on us. And he did, and the conversation was most enlightening.
You can talk all you want, Bigger, but I'm not changing my mind. My ranch is not for sale.
Oh, but surely, Colonel, there must be some price we could agree on that you'd take for your layout.
Oh, I don't mean to butt in, Bigger, but just how high can you go?
Well, I don't know for sure, Remington. But I might be able to induce my clients to raise their bid, another few $1,000s.
And maybe another few $1,000s on top of that, huh?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible.
In other words, your so-called clients want this property at any price.
So-called clients, eh? Just what are you hinting at?
All right, Bigger, here it is. No people in their right minds are offering a ridiculously high price for a couple of ranches like these two just to supposedly raise cattle for a packing house.
In other words, you're just calling me a liar.
I don't need you to put words in my mouth, but since the shoe seems to fit you, let's let it go at that.
Chad, look out!
Thanks, Cherokee, but I saw him go for his gun. If he wants to clear leather, it's all right with me. Well, Big John, figure you're big enough to try it?
Remington, I'd give you a chance at that. But right now, it just don't happen to be convenient.
You mean your insurance policy isn't paid out?
Colonel, that offer I made you was good for 6 more hours. If you change your mind, if you've got a mind, you know where you can find me. In my office. I'll be there until 6 o'clock tonight.
Well, you certainly made him back down.
Sure did my heart good, Chad, to see him get his comeuppance.
That still doesn't explain just why anybody wants to pay the price he offered you for the ranch.
It convinced me of one thing, Cherokee. They don't want this place just to raise cattle. Now, tell me something, Colonel. Are there any mines or ore deposits anyplace around here?
Say, you don't think they found gold up on the ridge at the back end of my place, do you?
Well, I haven't the slightest idea. All I was doing was asking.
You know, you just gave me an idea, Chad. And doggone if I don't think it's worth checking up on.
Daddy, where are you going?
And never mind about me, Georgia. You stay here and keep our visitors company. Chad Remington isn't the only galoot around these parts who can smoke out trouble.
I tell you, boss, I think Remington's on to what we're trying to pull.
A lot of good it's going to do him, Root. That silver's been back in them hills for a couple of 1,000 years. No one found it until you just happened to dig a post hole up there.
Yeah, I know. But even if they don't find the silver, what good is that going to do us if we... Hey, look.
Huh?
Here comes the colonel out of the house, and he's heading straight for his horse.
Yeah. I wonder where he can be going all by himself. All right, Root, come on. We're hitting our own horses and trailing Colonel Winfield. I don't know where he's going, but we're sure finding out. All right, Raina.
Whoa, there, whoa.
You see where Winfield's going?
Yeah, he's heading right for the ridge where we chipped out the rock, and you can see the silver ore.
Yeah.
If he ever spots it, our deal's done for.
Get that rifle of yours out of the saddle booth.
Sure, but
wait till the colonel gets right on the top of the ridge, then we'll cut loose. When they find his body, it'll have rolled on the other side onto Trowbridge's property.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, come on. Line them up in your sights now. All right now. Let him have it.
That's about all there is to it, Marshal. When the colonel didn't come back, we went out looking for him. Found his body down at the bottom of the drawer loaded with lead.
There's not much chance of proving a case from that, no matter who you suspect. Well, I've got the colonel's will here, and if you wouldn't mind my reading it now, it'll save me a long ride out to the ranch sometime later.
It's all right, Marshal. There's nothing to be gained from putting it off.
Well, it runs about 4 pages, but when it's all through, it just leaves the ranch to you, Georgia, 50-50 with Chad Remington on an equal basis.
What? Half of it to me? I can't accept that, Georgia.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to, Chad. Father was afraid something like this would happen. He left you half the ranch to make sure you'd look out for me. Be paid for your trouble.
Well, I think I may accept it for the time being. If you don't mind, Georgia, let's be heading back for the ranch. I'm mighty curious to see how Root feels when he hears he's got me for his new boss.
Oh, girl. Root, come over here and put the horses away.
Sure, miss. Sure.
Oh, Root, it may interest you to know that Colonel Winfield left half this ranch to me, and from now on, I'm giving the orders out here.
Oh, is that so? Well, I still have something to say about the running of this place.
Yeah? Well, I'm one gent who's not going to end up like your father did. I'm selling out and getting out of here.
Well, you can't sell without my signature, and I certainly am not selling.
That's what you think. Now, come on, let's not air our troubles in front of the help around here. You and I are going into the house and do a lot of talking. All right, I'm through wasting my breath on you. You keep the ranch since you want it so bad.
I certainly shall.
But I'm taking what money's left in the safe and clearing out of here.
Why, you're no better than a low-down, crooked...
That's enough. Now go on. Get that safe open while you're still able.
Chad Remington, you're nothing but a thief. That's what you are. A common, ordinary thief. There. Take the money. Take it and get out.
Just a minute, Remington.
Root.
You're not leaving here yet.
He threw down on me and made me open the safe.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing from outside the window. All right, Remington. I'll take that cash. Hand it over.
Sure, I'll be glad to. And if you know what's good for you, young lady, you won't try to follow me.
Mr. Beggar, I don't blame you for not believing me, but what I'm telling you is still the truth. Chad wants to sell you the Winfield Ranch.
That just don't make sense. What's
this maverick doing here?
Well, he's been telling me some cock and bull story about Remington wanting to sell the ranch.
I'm not surprised after what he'd done. Pulled a gun on the gal, made her open the safe, and then lit out with all the money the colonel left in the safe.
What?
Certainly did. He's no fool. And he says if you'll get the girl here after dark tonight, he'll promise both of them will sign.
I'd like to know what Remington's up to.
He's just up to saving his own hide. That Georgia ran screaming to the marshal about Chad taking the money. Now he's wanted for burglary. What he's got to do now is raise enough money so he can hide out for a couple of years.
Crime sure doesn't pay, does it? All right, tell him it's a deal.
Now you're talking. You get the girl, and Chad will be here about 10 o'clock tonight.
Something awful funny about this.
What do we care? As soon as the girl in Remington signed the deed, Remington's going to have a little surprise party. Since the marshal's out looking for him, I think it's only my duty as a decent citizen to turn him over to the law.
Everything worked out just fine. I got to Bigger's office at 10 o'clock, and 5 minutes later, Georgia reluctantly signed the deed.
There. But you'll never get away with this, Remington, believe me.
Okay, Remington. Now, you sign it, and the deal will be closed.
I'll sign it when I get $5,000 laid in my hand. All cash.
Cash? Now, where do you think I'd get $5,000 at this time of night?
I guess I forgot to tell you that he wanted it in cash.
Well, you better find it, my friend. What's in that cash box of yours there on the desk?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Well, I think I might have most of it in cash. There you are. There's 4,000 of it, bundled up just the way it came from the bank.
Thank you, Bigger. All right, Cherokee. Take this package of bills and compare the serial numbers with the money we took out of the Colonel's safe today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What the devil are you up to?
Plenty. If the serial numbers on these bills are in sequence with those that were left in the Colonel's safe, then this must be the money that was stolen from Henry Trowbridge's body. And we know who and why it was taken.
Chad, you were right. These numbers are all in sequence.
Cherokee, don't let Root get away. Georgia, get back. Get out of the way. Well, now that we've got the proof that they killed Henry Trowbridge, I don't think we'll have too much trouble finding out what made those ranchers valuable enough to risk a double murder charge. Georgia, you better go call the marshal. Cherokee and I will stay here and get these two crooks bundled up.
Don't mind telling you, Chad, that you certainly had me mystified for a while. You and Georgia put on that argument, it certainly sounded like the real thing.
Now, that's one of the nice things about those Southern girls. When they put on an act, they put everything they've got into it.
Always have admired a Southern beauty. Trouble is, none of them ever admired me.
Oh, well, now that Georgia is the sole owner of a fairly prosperous silver mine, you might go back and try setting your cap for her.
You mean marriage?
Whoa. With a girl like Georgia, marriage should be very interesting.
Well, I will admit the young lady has her good points.
Oh, now, you can speak more clearly than that, Cherokee.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, now, knowing that the Winfields come from your favorite state, Kentucky, what you really meant to say was that you were interested in the young lady because she has her good pints.
Yeah, she certainly has her good pints. And now with that silver mine she's got plenty of quartz, too.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. And now this is Bill Foreman to tell you that Frontier Town comes to you from Hollywood.
after effect.
New toffee glees.
New toffee glees are twice the fun because you get 2 sweets in one.
The Rocket Classic Radio Network, keeping the radio memories alive thanks to the sponsorship of John Paul Pet. Pet care with a salon pedigree. Tested on humans, but pH balanced for pets. Visit johnpaulpet.com today.
Here, do you know something? If you stop eating bird's eye beef burgers and eat these cheap ones,
Alright.
you'll save Mum enough money to buy me a Leeds United tracksuit.
Fantastic.
I mean, they look the same, don't they?
Might look same, but they don't taste the same.
You can't tell the difference.
Well, I can. The cheap one's yours.
Bird's eye. Somehow other beef burgers just don't taste the same.
Compare Square Deal Surf with any other leading detergent and see how much more powder you get. Buy Square Deal Surf and get 18% more powder. 18% more whitewashing.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Out of deference to people who may still be living, character names in some of these true unsolved mysteries have been changed. A closed room, a door bolted and locked, a tight-fastened window under raging storm, a novelist's setting for a murder, and stretched on the bed, a man stabbed through the heart. Such the Cambridge Unsolved Mystery. The scene is Cambridge, and standing in its own grounds just off the Great North Road, the Hermitage, home of Henry Monteith, affectionately known as the Squire. Darkening skies and a chill to the air with the distant rumble of thunder foretell the coming storm as the Squire, accompanied by Sheriff Welford, walks up to the front door of the Hermitage.
I think I felt a few drops then, Sheriff.
No doubt about it. We'll have a storm before morning.
Better come in and have a nightcap with me before you go on home.
Well, I don't know.
Come along, old man. I always have one. Hannah probably has it all warm.
Is that you, Squire?
Yes, indeed, Hannah. And I have the sheriff with me, so we'll have a double order of punch.
Don't blame me, Hannah. I was all for getting on my way home. But the Squire here insisted, and you know the Squire.
Oh, indeed, and I do, sir. Mary? Mary! Yes, Miss Hannah? Bring another bowl of punch to the kitchen. The master has company. Yes, Miss Hannah.
We'll go up to my room, Sheriff. The fire's burning brighter there.
Just as you say, just as you say.
I'm getting old, Sheriff. These stairs tax me. But I like my upstairs room. I look out over the downs in the spring and summer, and in the winter, I can see the village through the bare branches. Sit down over here by the fire.
Thanks, Squire. Yes, this is a delightful room. Filled with memories, too, I'll be bound.
Yes, memories of 60-odd years. Ah, here's Mary.
Oh, here's your wine, sir. Miss Hannah's baking oat cakes for tomorrow's breakfast, sir, else she'd have brought it herself.
That's all right, Mary. Here, Sheriff.
Thank you. Your health, Squire. And may you live another 65 years.
Oh, no, not that. Not that. There she comes. You better drink down your wine, Sheriff, and be off, else you'll get a soaking.
I will. That's good. And thanks for the refreshment. Good night.
Good night. Light the Sheriff to the door, Mary.
Yes, sir, I will. Good night, Sheriff.
Good night, Mary.
Old Hannah walks down the hallway. Both she and Mary look up to the landing above and see the squire close his room door. Hear the key turn in the lock. Hear the bolt slide home. The old grandfather's clock on the turn on the stairs strikes 10 o'clock as the two women say good night and go to their separate bedrooms.
Tell the master breakfast's ready, Mary. Yes, Miss Hannah. Breakfast is ready, Master. Master. What's to do, Mary? The master, he doesn't answer. Master, speak. Say something. Oh, something's happened. Run and get help. We'll have to break down the door. Oh, the master may be ill, very ill. Dead, maybe. Oh, quick, then, now to run for help. Sheriff, come quickly.
What's amiss, Mary?
Come and help the master.
Well, what's amiss, Hannah?
The master doesn't answer.
Then open the door and go in.
The door's bolted and locked on the inside.
Or the door to that room, eh?
No.
Bring an axe, Mary. A big one.
Yes, Sheriff.
Does the squire always lock himself in his room?
Always, Sheriff. Has for years.
Was he afraid? Afraid for his life?
Not that I know of, Sheriff. Here's the biggest axe.
Now stand clear.